Things got heated when leader of the People's Democratic Movement, Douglas Parnell, in a press conference today, expressed his views on TCI's first premier, Michael Mizik, announcing his official bid for leadership of the Progressive National Party over this past weekend in North Caicos.
I think the man is delusional. I think that, in fact, all of those persons who are parading around, clowning around, playing and toying with the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands, in his crew, are absolutely and completely nuts. And they think that the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands must be stupid. I think that finally they've been exposed for what they are. They've been hiding in the bushes for quite some time now. And now they're run out when their party's up for some type of power grab and doing whatever they can to regain power.
But Parnell did not stop there. He went on further to say that he believes the PNP under Michael Mizik's administration ruined the country and that Turks and Caicos Islanders must come to grips with what he referred to as reality.
The reality of it is that the PNP under the Michael Mizik administration ruined this country completely and totally. And I think that people need to see it for what it is. He is no person that you could trust to run the Turks and Caicos Islands. It's not somebody that you could pay any real serious attention to. Let me ask you a serious question. Do you trust him? I think that nobody in this room would stand up, put a microphone in their hand, and say they trust him. And I think that's the test.
Many would agree that those comments were the highlights of the meeting, so we also took to the streets for a public reaction on Mizik's bid for leadership of the PNP.
Well, I feel, from my opinion, I don't think Mike Mizik should even put his name up to talking about leading this country again. Not ever. The truth needs to be found out, and he should stay quiet until the people of these islands understand the truth. Now, for my 56 years of experience being a Turks and Caicos Islander here, I believe, for what I've seen, there was some sketchy situation went down. And if he really, really thinks that the Turks and Caicos Islands is a place he loved, like he said, common sense, be quiet, let garlic business take action, and if he is innocent, then he comes back and try to lead the country.
Most say of the people that voted for him before, and maybe others too, we look and say he can bring business to the country, to bring up the economy. So yeah, I think he have a good chance.
Okay, and do you think he should be running after what happened to him?
Yeah. Everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody in life make mistakes, so I think if he get a second chance, he look back to his mistake and do much better.
His approach is too aggressive in the free press this week. He came on too strong. The people of this island need to be brought together and not isolated in a new faction. If you read his very lengthy letter, and I appreciate his point, it was too confrontational. The British government are here. That cannot be changed for the moment. The Constitution has to be recognised, and so it's going to have to be a team effort rather than these guys. If they don't appreciate each other and work a future out, there's no future.
I think he's got more fortitude than all other political leaders out there. I think that he got more nerve than all the other, Johnny come lately. I think he's ready to take on whatever,
So he has a chance?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the initial reason for this press conference was to discuss the outcome of the party's recent trip to the UK to meet with persons within the UK government and present to them pressing issues in the TCI as promised in the PDM's last press conference.
Since 2008, as a party and the official opposition, we have been agitating for the UK to take some responsibility for their administration of good governance in the TCI. When I visited the UK in January, I encouraged DFID to take a unique view on the situation in the TCI, and I invited them to send a team to visit the country. A small team visited the islands in May to assess the situation. We were able to meet with that team and again stressed the need for that department to take an exceptional view of Turks and Caicos Islands.
Parnell also gave a comment about the announcement of the £10 million loan from the UK.
Subsequently, we met again with key persons in departments on this visit, and we are pleased that there has been an initial statement committing the UK government to delivering a financial stimulus package for the TCI government. Indeed, we have represented the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands since we became the opposition in 2003 with the same passion and conviction when we were the government. And that is why we are pleased at the announcement of the initial £10 million injection of capital into the TCI economy during our visit to London.
When asked if he felt what the party set out to do in their trip to London was accomplished, he responded,
"Our meetings were successful, and by all accounts we were well received. We have placed a number of well-founded concerns of the people of the TCI at the attention of the UK government."
Many other pressing issues were discussed during this conference, and in tomorrow's newscast, News 4 will highlight those topics. For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.